3 whole days.
All
I'm
right.
excited. All by ourselves, too. Yay. Gosh.
And we didn't get fired because of the Gordon Ramsay Hell's Kitchen guy yesterday.
Oh, that's good, because I guess our button was working.
Yeah, everything was buttoned
Why
up.
did he cuss so much? Did you ever talk to any of the publicists?
You know what? Fox is so happy and loved the interview so much yesterday that they are offering to have one of the finalists come and cook us breakfast on Friday.
Well,
They're like, they loved it. They thought it was the best.
how did they hear anything? We had to keep pushing the dump button where it was all taken away.
Yeah, my wife said she was listening and she's like, I couldn't understand what was going on because you had to hit dump so many times.
Yeah, we had to hit the dump button. What it does is it takes away
They loved it.
4 seconds of actual time that we said. I don't know how it works, okay?
Yeah,
it's
I don't
just this
either.
weird thing where this show is run 4 seconds ahead of when I just said that.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I don't get it, but then we can push a button and it'll take that 4 seconds away. Like, okay, Jack, if you push the button, like, let's just say right now, then it would take away everything that I just said.
It would take away Jack, you push the button right now.
Yeah, the 4 seconds would be
That's
gone.
crazy. That's so weird.
Yeah, so there's no
Do you get
pause.
that?
Yeah, I understand
I
how it
don't
works.
get it.
I get it. I wish I could live my life that way. How
Yeah.
many times, how nice would it be to be able to have just even 4 seconds to
Wouldn't that be
eliminate what you
great
just
if
said?
you had your own, like you push your nose and that never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I still, it's modern technology. It's some weird thing about space flight and space travel. I don't get it.
Time travel.
Yeah, but I know that we had to push it with that Gordon Ramsay, the chef from Fox. We had to push it like 5 times because he kept saying the SHI word,
Yeah.
which I do not understand.
He was just apparently a cusser.
I guess, yeah,
That
but
guy's
I mean,
a cusser and couldn't get through that we were on live radio.
But
that's what I say with your wife. I'm right there with your wife, and people called and said it didn't make any sense because we
Right.
kept taking 4-second chunks out.
But I also don't want to misconstrue. He liked us. He was nice.
Yeah, he
he
wasn't
wasn't
cussing
mad
at
at
us.
us.
No, he was just a cusser. But he's done it before and he didn't cuss. That's what
I know.
yeah.
It was weird. I think what happened is the reaction of us trying to get around his cuss words.
Yeah,
they were really amused by it. They thought it was
okay.
just hysterical.
All right, well, we'd love to have one of the whoever the final is. There's 2
Michael.
left,
Yeah,
right?
there's 2 guys left. So
Yeah.
Michael with the tattoos and the mohawk.
Is that who we want?
Yeah, because there's Michael and Ralph's just kind of
Do
boring.
we want to have people in?
Yeah, let's have
Let's-
Michael in. Have people
ooh,
in.
and maybe get both of them.
Well, and some people.
All right.
Yeah, some people.
We'll work it out for Friday or Monday because the show is on Monday night.
Okay, well,
finale.
whichever, and
Okay.
and maybe you think we should have some people in?
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be a good
All
idea.
I love the people.
We love you, people.
and food hall.
Oh, yeah. By the way, speaking of which, and not to get gross, because yesterday we did the poop show, and so I'm sure there'll be a memo.
Oh, I got that memo.
Oh, you got a memo?
Yeah, I got 3 memos yesterday.
What did they say?
The poop show was probably not a real good decision.
Yeah.
And then not Chef Gordon Ramsay, but us saying bad things a few times.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, and they're like, oh, but you can dump the chef, but you don't dump yourself.
Oh.
And I said, oh, you can kiss my. Why'd you hit that button?
What did I say?
They gave me some examples. I'll
Well,
tell
yeah,
you
but
later.
we can do them early. We are in that safe
No,
harbor.
but you know what? Nothing that we wouldn't normally say. Like the B word a
Bitch?
few times and a-hole once or twice.
Asshole?
Yeah, and I even said, when did we say a-hole? But
I think I said, "Hey, bitch, you're an asshole." Yeah, I think I said that to somebody.
such a butthead.
I think I did. Do you remember that one time?
I think I remember that now. It just came
yeah.
back really
Hey,
clear.
bitch, you're totally an asshole. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they're talking to Girl Scouts or something.
Yeah, that little 10-year-old. I said it to her.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, but she deserved it.
See, I forgot all about that because I was so worried about the
Right.
S words that were flying.
Right. But there was one, okay, so I'll accept responsibility for that. I did call a 10-year-old Girl Scout that, and she so deserved it. Hello, whore.
Oh, and I called I got drama for calling Sandra Bernhardt a B word. You shouldn't say that. Women shouldn't be called that. I'm like, yeah, but she is.
She is.
And she was really mean to us. And well,
She was a horrible bitch.
people don't know that story, so you shouldn't have said it. You sounded bad. So I said, okay, I won't call people B word anymore, except for Jack, who's a total bitch.
You're not allowed to say bitch anymore?
No, it's like if I call a woman that,
I'm
it
going
sounds...
to taunt you with this.
I couldn't call a girl that. I
La,
could
la,
call
la, la.
Jack that.
I'm so going to taunt you with this.
Jamie and I have to call butthead or something.
I'm going to have like some woman that's totally being a bitch. I'm going to be like, Stench thinks you're a bad word, but he can't say it. Ha 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 ha, because he's an adult.
Sounds bad, but then they even said it's totally cool if Jamie calls her that because that's a girl calling it. But when a guy does it, just
Seems
sounds bad.
angry.
Yeah.
You seem angry, Stench. You seem angry.
I'm an angry woman-hater.
You hate women, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, any other memos? Yeah, the poop show, not so much.
Yeah, and then the whole damn name things go. There's an online petition now people have created. They're going crazy.
About Stench and Stretch?
And I'm finding out more and more that it was Robert Lyle's fault.
Robert Lyles at clearchannel.com?
Yes, it's more and more was kind of
Lyles.
his decision because he's got to do a marketing campaign and he didn't want to put Stench up on one of his fancy little billboards and he's not happy. So our little Boobert may have had more to do with it than we know.
Yeah, he's one of those,
Yeah.
You have to see
Yeah.
what his buddy thought of it.
Exactly.
Anyway, all right, so...
B-boy.
Yes. Yes, because he is his, that word you can't say. This is fun. I like it.
That's great.
Fill in the blank of what Stench would call you right here. All right. Anyway, so we did get memos. I thought that those would be coming. I didn't check my email because I was going to tell you guys, I got so violently ill yesterday. Do you know that while we had Gordon on, I almost passed out?
I know you told me on it.
I saw you talking with your head down at one point, and I was like, what's going on?
It was like a movie, like, that wow, 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 wow,
Oh,
wow.
in your ears?
Yeah, and like it got really black, and I was like, oh my God, hold it together. Because, as much as we've talked about somebody in this room before
Right.
in the past, like the last
Don't
thing I
fall
want to
apart
be.
now.
Yeah, last thing I want to be doing is passing out on the show.
Jamie, why are your eyes rolling back in your
Oh,
head?
it was so scary. I got so violently ill. And all I will warn you is if you have any medication in your car and it gets really, really hot, I think that it must become a different consistency.
It could be. They cook meth.
Yeah.
They use cough syrup.
You know
Maybe
what's going to happen? There's going to be like little kids listening now all over. They're going to put their cough syrup out in the dashboard of their mom's car.
Well, I don't know what happened, you guys. It was so, I overreact a lot, but I was really panicked. Like, I thought I was dying. I was going to tell Jack, you know what, I got to sit down. You got to call an ambulance because I'm like jacked up. And so then because I took that Waltussin.
I know, and I talked to you even after the show. You were pretty flip.
Wow, it just knocked the bejesus out of me, and everything was wow, wow, wow. And I finally made it home, and I was just pouring sweat. And I thought, I've got to eat. This is a problem. I got to eat. So I went through a fast food restaurant, and I got the food, and the smell, and I'm not going to be gross, but I threw up in my car.
Just from
the
smelling
Did you
food.
feel better after? Did you get
I
that stuff out of your system? Maybe it was.
I don't know. I mean, I just went home and I laid on the couch until like 8 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, we went for a walk and we went and walked up to the beach and got ice cream. And then I was fine.
Oh, cool.
You know what? Babies don't like it when you drink all that cough syrup. Being pregnant and everything.
No, that's not. Okay, but I did think about this. But I'm, bleeding.
Oh, right.
Okay.
See, I couldn't say that either.
Right. Well, I'm just telling you. So there's no baby.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
It happens.
Yeah,
Girls do that, and then all of a sudden they're at prom, and the baby just falls out in the
Well,
bathroom.
I thought about that. I thought,
See?
how many people called? Because I was thinking, oh my God, from the smell,
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh my God, maybe I'm pregnant. And then I thought, well, no, because that thing just happened.
Right.
I think it's my immune system going, okay, wait a minute, we got a cold to deal with. We got girl things down here. Like,
And you just suffered a major medical trauma when you
Right.
jumped off the cliff.
Yeah, I think my body's like, I can't take anymore. I'm out of here. But I did think about that lady who went home from the hospital and they said that she wasn't ready to have a baby yet. And then she said, I got to go pee.
Yep.
And her husband's like, get back in bed. And she's like, no, I think the baby's coming. And he's like, get back in bed. And all of a sudden it popped out in the toilet.
Meh.
And I thought, she is finally the one person that said, I'm going to go drop a couple kids off at the pool and meant it. Identify. All right, I'm going to stop saying that. Get over the identify girl, Jim. All right, it is Wednesday, July 27th. I cannot believe we're already almost through July. 30 or 31?
30, I think.
We're supposed to count our knuckles,
Right.
remember?
I know. I don't know how
No,
that
it's
works.
31.
Oh, now I have to look.
Oh,
It is 31, I know. My kid's
30
birthday's
days
on
have
Saturday.
November, April, May, and December.
Yeah, my kid's birthday's on Saturday, the 30th.
Oh, well,
And
then
it's-
he may
it's-
be,
and it's
he
Yeah,
would
you
know.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't trust him. I'd look anyway.
Yeah,
I'm
still
telling
gonna-
you, I'm right.
Your kid's, how old's he gonna be?
She's going to be 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's right.
baby's birthday.
He's right.
Yeah.
30.
30,
2?
31.
31? What?
31. He's
Yeah.
right. 31.
Okay, sorry. 31 days.
The baby's going to be 2 on Saturday.
2?
Yeah.
You've had that thing for 2 years?
Yeah, and it's talking way too much now.
2 years you've had a child?
Yeah.
That seems like just yesterday you were asking her to marry you and stuff.
Dude, that baby is and grown like probably 3 inches in the last couple months.
When do we get to see her? I never see her. I see Lucy all the time. You never bring that kid.
I never bring her out.
Yeah, what?
I never.
Babies are a
She
pain
have
in
a
the
hair
butt.
lip or something?
No, the babies are a pain in the butt.
I mean,
and mine is a
she have a
run
third
around,
eye?
talking, walking, wild child.
Jack's all proud bringing his in. Yours like
Jack has to bring his in.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
but that also, it's just easier. I don't
Oh, no,
know.
there's
To be a
nothing
pain,
easy.
I'd rather bring my kid than try and organize the babysitter thing and then try and get home and try. To me, it's easier just to throw her in the car.
I have like at my mother-in-law's house where she usually stays. Actually, this weekend we're doing something. She's staying with my mom, but normally she's with my mother-in-law where she has her own room with the crib. It's just like she lives there. Just drop her off and go. There's already
Right.
diapers, wipes, everything. So it's real easy for us.
I know, but what's great is when Jack brings Lucy here, Jack doesn't even see Lucy.
Oh yeah, no, I let her run wild.
Yeah, everybody takes
Yeah.
her too. Everybody steals that baby.
The last
Yeah,
time we
they
were
do.
here, I lost her for a while. We were doing that. We were doing the Tommy Lee phone call.
Right.
And when I came back, she was sitting in the music director's office, eating a bowl of candy, just sitting around listening to music. And I thought, how the hell did this happen?
She was loving life
Yeah.
here because everybody will take care of your kids if you just drop
Exactly.
them off here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's so many moms and everything that work here that miss their kids, and so they all just become like, oh. And then Monica's in practice; she's in training,
Right.
because
Yeah.
the twins do.
Soon.
Monica, when are those suckers due? Wow, anytime now. She is waddling around.
Yep.
They're due next year.
Early next
That's
year.
not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not funny to joke about your kids. I know you're a new mom, but it's
Yeah.
it's pretty serious, and people
Yeah.
are concerned.
Right.
I know. So people are really mad that I went to Europe and I was traveling. And
Mad
yeah.
cow.
trimester.
Mad cow. Yeah,
Yeah.
you had beef over there. Now you're
No,
gonna have
I
mad
got
babies.
emails. People are mad at me.
Mad babies.
It's not good to be in that tube pregnant, the tube of flying for 14 hours.
Oh yeah.
Germ tube.
My
And the
kid's
germ
sick.
tube. Is
She's
I
been
probably
sick
gave
the
it to
last-
it.
No, I
It.
think it was
Everything's
the.
a it.
I think it was the airplane. I think it was traveling all that.
Oh,
the 7
yeah.
hours on a plane.
She have bronchitis? I do.
I don't know, fever, a little congestion, maybe.
Yeah,
Give
yeah.
her some Waltus and she'll be great.
Oh, give her some Waltus and she'll trip out and pass out during the show. Oh my God, that was the scary. Anyway, I'm over it. But I almost died. But I'm fine now. Speaking of babies and stuff, and this is sad. And did Demi Moore have a miscarriage?
Yes, according to the Inquirer.
I didn't even know for sure that we knew for sure she was pregnant.
They're saying for sure she was pregnant. She was carrying the baby, and it was 4 to 6 weeks ago that she lost the baby. Is what they're saying.
Wow, that's not
They even
good.
got pictures of her coming out of the gym looking all svelte and hot lately, and they're like, "Look, she's not pregnant. This happened a while ago."
Do you go out to the gym right after a miscarriage?
4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, you gotta get out.
You got to go to the gym?
If you're Demi, yeah. Duh.
I'm sorry, what just happened to him?
I don't know.
And
Demi
how does
has
he
to
know
go to
what
the
women do
gym.
after
I know,
miscarriages?
that's what I was thinking.
No, 4 to 6 weeks. I would imagine you're back to your regular routine.
What do you do at, 8 to 12 weeks?
Right, good.
Oh, then it's all. See ya. You're back to You're back to trying to make a new one.
Oh my God.
In 12 weeks.
Oh, wow. I always expect something after it. I don't know
that's
why.
it.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, here is the deal. We have lots to talk about this morning, and we have Brandon Jenner, and I think you guys know him from Princess of Malibu. Well, that show's been canceled. Are we supposed to?
It's being
been moved.
Yeah, from Fox to
But
Fox
his
Reality.
parents, after 25 years, are getting a divorce.
Yeah, that was weird too.
Yeah, so we're going to talk to him about that. I mean, after I don't know if these reality shows are good for relationships.
Yeah, I'd say it's him and his brother's fault.
Yeah, could be. Who knows? Also, in coming up in the show, we're going to talk about this Dove soap campaign. The big old campaign about keeping women real. There's a whole controversy in this room alone about that and what's going on with that. And we want to talk about crap that's fallen off of the space shuttle.
Right.
That's scary looking.
Yeah, I think it was like a windshield wiper. Didn't it fall off?
It was up near the nose gear, and they think it was probably one of the tiles.
I thought it was like a tail lamp fell off. No?
You could see it on the
Hood
camera.
ornament.
It's a pretty good
The
hunk of
muffler.
something.
The muffler's always the first to go, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, it always just dangles there.
You got to drag it first for a while before it falls off.
So what are they worried about? Like a tile?
What happened last time? Remember the tile was off and it had
It
the
burnt up?
thing and it got hot and blew up. So it looks like if that were the case this time, now they could actually dock it at the space station, fly another one up there with the parts, and they can fix it in space.
Now, how are they putting that tile on?
They break out the glue and the welder.
staple
Bob
gun.
Villa comes out.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you have tiles that fell off last time, you might want to get a different compound.
Okay, but I've heard tiles fall off that thing all the time. It like just sheds. Think about it. It goes through
Are
the
they
atmosphere.
mosaic?
It's going thousands of
I have
miles
an
an
idea.
hour.
Now, mind you, I'm no shuttle designer.
Right.
But why don't they just make one big tile the shape of
Thank
the bottom
you.
of the thing?
Exactly.
You
Like,
know?
why don't they make cars out of black boxes?
Because they get so hot upon re-entry. They get hot, and
Right.
they have to expand and contract to one would just crack and break and shatter.
Oh, listen to Mr. Science.
Yes. Well,
He's
because
actually
from
probably
Downey.
right.
There's
Yeah,
a-
Downing people
You
know.
know, we built the space shuttle. On
Oh,
Downey.
that's right.
Yes,
you got
indeed he do.
some of the down low on the space shuttle. But I mean, that would make sense. But then your physics right there worked out with the whole big crack. Yeah.
Crack it.
I guess so. Individual tiles flying off is a better idea.
The little ones.
Little one. Oh,
Like
they're
co-
tiny.
Like, little like color tiles. You know,
Like
they fall
what
off.
are those called? Those little tiny tiles
yeah.
that cost so much to lay individually. But
Mosaic.
now you can buy them
Mosaic.
in a sheet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
That's
like
kinda
now it's all a
cheating.
lie.
Right.
Yeah, you buy them in a sheet and there's like 200 of them. Like,
Oh, I've seen it. They roll it and then you just fill in the grout.
yeah, now you fill in the grout. They all have. Yeah.
Oh, we have that in one of our bathrooms.
Yeah,
Tiny
it's-
tile. You just wipe the grout over.
So much easier these days. Man, back in the day, I bet they wish they had that sheet of tile.
I bet they do.
Especially when they're doing those churches. Holy hell. Anyway, all right, so tiles falling from the sky. Here's what I wanted to tell you guys real quick. I know y'all are calling the other number, but it's 1-800-STAR-987. We've turned off the other number that we've had for 6 years. So it's going to take some time to get used to. But 1-800-STAR-987 is the number that you've called for the rest of the day. And so we thought we'd take that on as well. Plus, we get to say star 987, and that always makes the boss happy.
And I'm still Stretch.
You're Stench.
I'm willing to just go with Stench.
Now, here's the thing I want to say. I know you all were calling on the other lines because Monica couldn't get to you because you're upset, and I agree with you. We talked about Demi Moore having a miscarriage.
Yes.
Somebody in this room said, how long do you give your wife to get over it? After 12 weeks, you're like, hey, you're fine. You should just get over it. Somebody else in this room said, it's a life card. You get to use that forever. I can't believe that somebody in this room actually thinks after 12 weeks you should be fine.
Yeah, I'm over it after 12 weeks. We just move on.
I guess we know who.
I agree with you. I'm with you. I'm like, this is awful. Let's try and make another one. Let's do something
God.
else.
Let's
move on.
I have a friend who had a miscarriage
I hate it when
years
people
ago.
can't get over crap.
And I still feel bad when I see her and, like, you know, feel awkward almost because you don't want to accidentally say something. And
Right.
now that I have a baby,
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, I think you get to carry that one for life.
But there's,
and
I know people that have had multiple, and they have like 2 or 3 kids, and in between they've had a miscarriage here and there. I mean,
I bet they
people
still
move on.
feel
I
bad
bet
about
they
that.
still are sad. I mean, people do like things like funerals and they bury them
That's
and
weird.
stuff, and you
Yeah,
know,
now it's weird.
yeah. I
At
mean,
some
I don't
point-
know if you bury the blob, but
Right.
you know,
But even birth, I have a time limit on getting over that.
What do you mean?
Because after like 10, 12 weeks of like recovery from come on, it's been 3 months.
Oh my God, my wife was messed up. I mean, not physically, but mentally for a while because
Oh
of
no, not
postpartum.
mentally. The mental thing is different. I'm
How many
talking
months
like
did
Tom
it get to
Cruise,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, all you need is vitamins and minerals.
Well, you got the fat Tom Cruise here in the room today. God.
Gotta get over this crap.
So you're saying if your wife, God forbid, and it will never happen, you know, but if she ever had a miscarriage, you want to be doing her in 10 weeks?
8.
Name that tune.
I'm not saying at 8 we get back to business, and then you need to move on, and we're moving forward with our lives at 12.
I'll let you guys talk to him. 1-800-STAR. In the defense of our friend Stench, I think that I would like to take a moment to explain what he's trying to say as a female perspective.
Better than I did.
Yeah, just a little bit. This much sometimes.
Thank you.
We were talking about Demi Moore. She had a miscarriage. Supposedly, allegedly. I don't know. She did, I guess. And then we were just kind of talking off the air about how long does it take before mentally and physically are you through this whole process? I don't know. It's never happened to me. Thank God. I know a couple people it has, and they've been really jacked up about it. And I mean, teary-eyed and messed up. So that's really, he understands, and I'm just going to defend you for a minute.
Yeah.
He understands it sucks, it's bad, it's horrible, it's awful. I think what he's trying to say is there are those people in life that hang on to their tragedies.
Yes.
and don't get over them.
Yes.
Right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, and like a matter of fact,
I hope.
it started when we said Demi was at the gym recently, and it happened
Right, and
4
I
to
was
6 weeks
shocked.
ago, and it's like, wow, how would she get back? It's like, hey, she's moving on, doing her life. You got to move on. There's people that don't.
Right. So I think he's saying that he has been familiar with people, and not only just women, but men, people that hold on to their tragedy.
Yeah.
Okay. Phew. Is that right?
I don't think that's what he was saying, but it's a good way of covering them.
There's people that hold on to their tragedy. How long can you dwell on this and move on? And I think by 12
Excuse
weeks
me.
in, you should be back to trying to do it again.
Okay.
Get
yeah.
your glove and get back in
All
the game.
right. Well, tried you. Yeah, okay. You should probably stop. Let's do our first calls of the day, shall we?
Turn my mic on.
1-800-STAR-987 is our new numbers, by the way. Is his mic off?
No, he fixed it.
Oh, okay.
Jack's trying to censor me.
The first call of the day with Jamie, Jack, and Stretch.
Nice.
Yeah. What you gonna do? Oh, Jack, this is crazy.
This is for Stench.
I love
All right.
Wow.
That's all I have so far.
I like you, Jack. Good job.
Thank you.
Very nice. Jack, the caring, considerate one. If his wife ever had a
Love
miscarriage.
Me, that summer song by Will Smith.
Allowed to hang on to it forever. Life card.
I'll take it away from you quick.
Here is Tanya. You're the first call of the day. Yay!
Good
Hi.
morning.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, I'm just Ducky Doo. How are you guys?
You know, we're okay. We're
Not quite Ducky Doo, though.
Nope, we're with the do, but not really so much the ducky.
Well,
Anyway,
you guys rule.
we rule. Thank you, Tanya. Go ahead. What were you calling about?
Well, I was just listening with your new Jack and Stench there, and I actually had a miscarriage before I had my son, and then after.
Before and after.
Really?
Which means before her son, she got back in the game and had her son.
It took about 8 months.
8
for me to
months.
get pregnant
That's
again.
longer than the 12-week moratorium there.
But it still hurts.
I would imagine it still hurts. I'm not saying you forget it. I'm just saying you don't dwell on it and shut down your life for that long. How long do you do that?
How long before you started to try?
Probably about a good 4 months before, my heart
16
actually felt
That's
that I was
16
into it.
weeks. She's 4 weeks over your plan.
Both times? Yeah, I'd be prodding her those last 4 weeks.
About 4
You'd
months.
be what?
Come on. Let's go. Back up.
I think you wait until your wife is ready.
Yeah.
Exact, because she needs to be emotionally and physically ready.
Otherwise, it's rape.
Oh, don't lump me into that.
Wow, way
I'm
to
coming
pile
off
on.
Yeah,
balance.
thank you. Thank you.
And mental abuse.
Yeah. All right.
Then you beat her if she says no.
Right.
God, I'm not that bad.
Hey, I tried to defend you for a moment.
So you call me the rapist?
Well,
I'm talking about 12 weeks. That's 3 months to try to get back in.
all right.
3 months, a long time.
So if God forbid, your mother or father passed away, and your wife is looking at you, and you're still, upset 12 weeks, and your wife's like, "Come on,
yeah.
they were gonna die anyway."
That's the line I use.
Oh,
No,
gee.
totally. 12 weeks, a long time.
You never get over it.
You would never get
know-
over it, but there's people that shut down their lives and are like, I can't go on, and it's like, no, you can, and you better.
So 12 weeks is your grief limit for anything.
For everything.
Oh yeah, I would give 12 weeks my grief limit. Period. I mean, you would never.
Even
I'm never
if I
saying
totaled your brand new Nissan.
I would remember it forever, but would call my friend Feist and get a new one within a few weeks
But
after
you
I
love
grieved
that
over the
truck
old one.
so much.
I do love that truck.
Stench.
Yes.
But you don't always have to have the true traditional sex, because there's always JamieWhite.com.
Oh.
Oh, I love you there, Tanya.
Yeah, and mine's not even
Nothing
about
like getting a
sex.
nice vibrator after a miscarriage, huh?
I'm not not the pig saying, hey, you better get over this because we have to have sex right now. I'm saying just if you're staying at home and your life is shut down
Stench
because
wants to
after
go
12
bowling.
weeks,
Yeah.
oh, I
Get
want
over
to bowl.
it, bitch. I want to bowl.
In 10 weeks, I want to bowl.
Wear those funny shoes.
12 weeks, we're on. We're going forward.
Oh, God. Tanya?
Yes.
I think, again, what he's trying to say and is not saying is, do you know those people in your life, or maybe you've even, held on to it where they're draining, because they just talk about their depression and everything that's so sad and everything that's awful. Do you know what I mean?
And miscarriages are
I do.
awful.
Well, yeah, they're,
do.
yeah. So,
But for certain people, there's certain medical conditions too that unfortunately makes them dwell on it a little more because maybe they're depressed or maybe they've got some sort of disease. Like for me, I've got lupus. So I was very lucky to actually have a regular, semi-regular pregnancy. My son was 3 weeks early, but thank God everything was okay.
Oh, you didn't lose your baby though. You were.
I didn't.
Yeah.
But I was bedridden for 5 weeks.
Oh yeah, that bedridden in the middle of pregnancy that wore on my patients too, because I had some bed rest.
you guys don't even think this sounds like lupus? Listen, hold on.
No, I knew where you were going.
Lupus,
Yeah, definitely.
Hold on, turn it up. Lupus. Anybody? Let's try it again. Lupus.
You know what? I want to thank you for letting me off the hook.
Lupus. I'm making lupus happy.
I noticed that, and I appreciate it more than anyone else in this room. I'll tell you that.
See, Tanya, I can make lupus fun. See, you're always
I
gonna
wish
think.
it was.
You're gonna think of that little song, and you're gonna go lupus.
And that would make me smile because I never have a smile on my face.
Oh, Tanya, are you on those steroids or whatever that make you all big and bloated?
I did for a while, and I did kind of blow up, and I'm still kind of there.
Right.
But I am trying to lose it.
Well, it's
does
not
take
your
some time.
fault.
No, but things happen, and
You have 12 weeks, according to Stench.
Yeah, you
what I
better get skinny.
You know what I just realized? How insensitive I really am?
Yeah.
One of my friends has lupus. It's a guy, and I call him Lupus Boy and give him no slack whatsoever.
And you hated my song.
It's like, because he always seems fine. Every time I see him, he's always normal. And whenever he uses I'm really not feeling well today because of lupus, and then I'm like, don't use the lupus card, let's go.
What does it do? Like attack the immune system or something?
that's exactly it.
Oh, wow, I'm good.
And for me, they found out during my pregnancy that mine actually was systemic lupus, which is your internal organs, and it also affects all your joints.
Do you just wake up with lupus?
No, it's a hereditary thing.
Oh, good, because I felt like maybe I had it.
No. Actually, it runs in the bloodline. Most women get it. A small percentage of men do get it.
Yeah, my friend's a man.
Unfortunately, my aunt and I are born on the same day, same mannerisms, same everything, and we both have systemic lupus.
Wow, that's bitchin'.
I'd hate her.
That's
Hey, who?
crazy.
The aunt.
That is crazy. But
passed
kind
it
of
on.
cool and kind of weird, and maybe that's your real mom or something.
Yeah, kind of. And we can compare stories,
No, but like maybe the mom gave her up for adoption. That's your real mom.
Oh, yeah.
See?
No.
Hey,
'Cause she
hey.
was sick and couldn't take care of the baby.
Right, see, I have something there.
Fixed
All
your
right, hey,
life.
Tanya, you hold on line. We're going to give you something pretty from JamieWhite.com, something lupus friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love it.
Something maybe that you just like, one of those things with the suction cup so you don't really have to move too much.
That's cool. You have those?
Yeah, you put it in the shower. Yeah, you just rub up on it.
That's great.
Monica gave me one of those cough strips. Those sure are neat. They do weird stuff. You know what they do? They just make you slobber.
Your mouth's blue.
No. All right. Here's the thing. We're talking about people that can't get over stuff, I think. Right? Yeah. Help me.
Yeah, we're talking about people that need to move on.
What are we talking about? Yeah, we'll go with
need
that.
to move on.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
How long's too long?
What are we talking? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Okay. So we have a few phone calls. Again, our new phone numbers are 1-800-STAR-987, and we have dumped the 888 number, so just 1-800-STAR-987. And then I have so much to tell you that because Jack gave me some really great stories. Did you know that people are stealing actual meat cutters or whatever, those slicers from Quiznos. You know, the meat slicer.
The thing that slices the
deli
meat.
slicer?
Yeah, they're stealing those all over the place.
Why?
16 stores in Los Angeles have been robbed so far because I guess they cost
slicers.
a meat slicer. They cost about $5,000 and they steal them and resell them to other restaurants.
You know, if anyone would give me a really good deal, I'd put one in my house.
A meat slicer?
Yeah. Those are pretty good. Slice it so thin.
Let's see here. The Quiznos in Redondo Beach. I guess they already arrested 2 men there. But Quiznos on Olympic Boulevard in West Los Angeles.
$5,000.
They need to set them in cement.
The meat slicer?
Yeah.
Meat slicers in cement or chain them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I have a really good phone call for you, and I'm going to help you because I am your friend.
Oh, no. That means they hate me.
But I just saw it come up, and I have ADD, and I thought, wow. Stench has the opinion that people should probably move on a lot quicker than perhaps I think they should, and perhaps that Jack thinks they should. Jack said they can hold on to it for a lifetime.
Yeah, I'll give you that card on a miscarriage. I mean, we've now moved on to other tragedies,
Right.
Yeah.
I would say, you know, I don't have like an actual time, but there are certain points in life where okay, we've moved on. But Stench has like this 3-week plan or whatever.
12
How-
weeks,
No,
12
weeks.
weeks.
Sorry,
12
12
weeks. Don't try to cut it
I know,
shorter.
I was thinking.
8 weeks to work out, 12 weeks to be
Yeah,
over.
and this came from the National Enquirer saying that Demi Moore had a miscarriage, and it was 4 to 6 weeks ago, and they had a picture of her like in the gym recently, and it was like, wow, isn't that soon? And I was like, that's great. She's out, back to her normal life. I'm sure she's not over it, but the fact that you're moving on is amazing, and you should be moved on by 12 weeks is my opinion.
Well, we have a phone call for you, and I will ask Jack to help me in helping Stench
Okay.
because this one's not going to go well.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Kim. You wanted to talk to Stench Stretch?
Yeah, I want to talk to him about his little plan.
Hi, Kim.
Hi. I actually, about 4 years ago, was raped.
Go ahead.
Oh,
And,
that's a whole different ball game. There's give-me's. Like cancer, totally different.
A rape as a gimme?
No, I'll give you all the time you need on that one. I'll give you all
well,
the time
well,
you
let
need
me
on
just
that one.
tell you. Let me just tell you. The guy I was dating at the time, when it first happened, he was real supportive about everything.
Yeah.
And like I'll stand by you and this and that. And then, but it was something like 3.5, 4 weeks, and we were laying there,
4
and
weeks.
he says, "You want to do it?"
Oh, God.
And
And he
I just-
put it, all right, first of all, it was pretty ballsy of him to ask you, but secondly, you want to do it.
Do it. Yeah. And
Oh.
I couldn't. I was.
God, Kim.
I couldn't
This
even
guy's
speak.
worse than me.
Kim, I'm laughing with you, okay? Because that is
I'm
so
just laughing about it, and it's not a funny thing, but I'm trying to make
Yeah.
light of it because it was.
Well, he's a
But-
what?
That's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. You want to do it?
You want to and rubbing on me like
What how long did the relationship last after that?
about maybe a month, and he couldn't handle it, and he couldn't handle that I had a lot of issues about it.
He
and-
gave you 8 weeks to get over rape. I'm giving you 12 to get over a miscarriage. I'm a way
no,
better catch than that guy.
Oh, yeah, you're
No,
a dream
it
boat.
wasn't even 8 weeks. It was 3.5.
Oh, see.
to
Now,
4 weeks.
where were you when this rape happened? What happened?
I was at a school. I was at a football game.
Wow.
Man,
Yeah.
that's
And
awful.
so what, you were like in high school or something? Or college?
Yeah, I was in high school.
Oh, and it was one of those
Yeah.
bastard little high school kids?
Yeah. So, it was a pretty traumatic thing, and then
A high schooler? Like, it was ballsy enough to do it while the kids were around?
Well, it was like down by like the lockers. It wasn't even around like the foot. It was kind of like.
Were
far
you dating
away.
that kid or anything?
I wasn't dating him, but we were kind of like, kind of seeing each
Because
other kind of thing.
I think I've seen this after school special. And then were you afraid to tell because everybody's going to be mad at you?
You know what? I didn't tell anyone for like 2 years. I didn't tell anyone.
Wow.
Yeah, just because. And then I finally, told. Then to make matters worse, I told someone that I like really trusted, and their comeback was, "Well, God, don't you feel like crap after that? Didn't you feel like shit? Or
Oh,
excuse me,
right.
didn't you feel like,
Didn't you
And,
feel like crap after that?
Yeah, and so people are really sensitive,
I can imagine that. That's
Yeah.
the worst thing I can imagine ever happening to a person.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be.
it probably is. One
that
of the
and
worst
wood
things
chipping.
Ever.
Well, I mean,
If you were slowly wood chipped,
God.
that would
Oh,
really
my
suck.
God.
That might suck more. I'm not sure.
Slowly, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
think I would
depends.
rather. I think the slowly wood chip would be pretty bad.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
really bad. Anyway, something to think about. So
yeah.
there's that you weren't slowly wood chipped.
Yeah, there you go. So that's the positive. side.
Exactly.
Oh, my
See,
God.
Kim, I'm here to help, make it every day a little
You
brighter.
don't have a song about rape, do you? Like you can do the lupus song.
You know what? Let me.
Oh, Nirvana.
hold-
They got the song right
hold
there.
on, rape. Let's see here.
Got Nirvana?
The dating game.
The rating game.
Yeah, it's kind of you're kind of a loser on the
Right,
dating
right,
game.
right. Yeah, I don't. This is all I can come up with, Kim. The dating game.
Well, thanks, you guys. I love you guys, and I
well-
think you guys rock.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks. I feel bad that I didn't really come up with a great rape
That's
song.
okay.
Is there
I'm
something that
thinking
you're
you.
thinking of? Something that like touches
Well,
your heart?
I was thinking maybe Date Rape by Sublime, or maybe
Rape Me by Nirvana, which
Rape
Stench
Me by
mentioned.
Nirvana. But we
Well,
might get
if you guys want to go literal,
I know, I thought we were trying to do
yeah,
kind
we're
of
not
fun.
because
Oh,
see,
okay.
like they don't really say lupus.
Right.
Yeah,
They don't?
We're trying to make light out of it.
yeah,
That's right,
Kim,
yeah.
you guys are like actually playing rape
I
songs.
know,
That's not
I
very
know.
funny.
We're
Whatever.
gonna get some women pretty upset. Maybe.
Yeah, we get emails.
Hey, you are, but you know what? The good news is you can go, hey, I was raped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good news.
It's 4 years, and you seem to have moved on quite well.
Well, I'm trying your plans, Stench.
Yeah.
I really am. You know, the 4 weeks is a little soon, but maybe 12 I could have worked out a little bit better.
Yeah, and maybe if they don't say something like, want to do it.
Want it and rubbing on my thigh.
Why do guys
Ew.
use the dumbest words when they try to seduce us? First of all, it's not
Why
a
do they
seduction.
rub on your thigh with a kickstand, like rubbing into your
Or
thigh.
I like the knock on my back. You know, when you're sleeping and they're behind you spooning and there's a knock on your
Ew.
back
Trying
and you're
not
like,
to wake you up.
yeah, there's like a spinal
Ew.
tap with a really big needle.
You know what I love is when you're doing anything and you bend over to like pick up laundry and all of a sudden they come up behind you and they act like they're like a jackhammer, like really fast. Have you
Yeah,
had that?
what's that? They always do that. You bend over for anything and they come up and they grab your hips and they're like,
Instinct.
Like-
Yeah, that is. It's like the dog in us. We're like,
You think that you're gonna go,
I saw Clan of the
"Ooh,
Cave Bear."
baby, ooh, that turned me on.
Exactly. I
You
mean,
know?
what you guys will get nothing. We'll be like, stop. My guarantee is that
Get off of me.
we all go either get off me or stop, but you'll never hear us go,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that is
yeah.
exactly what I
Ooh.
wanted.
Ooh, that's foreplay,
it's
baby.
kind of
I
like when we
love
yell
that.
at you when you walk down the street. I mean, it's like, woo, baby!
Oh well, no, those guys I'll do. Yeah, those are quality right there. Now that's a guaranteed
That one's
lay.
never worked for me. Well,
Okay,
yes, I am.
sometimes I just read stuff and I don't know where it comes from. This guy now has his left foot back. Exactly where he wants it, it says, in a bucket on the front porch. Police in Kansas have returned the amputated foot to him after seizing it during the weekend to check out just how it got there. The 21-year-old man's foot was amputated 3 weeks ago after a series of medical problems, and he started keeping it in a 5-gallon bucket filled with formaldehyde on his front porch. It came to the attention of police after a call from a parent whose child reported seeing the severed foot because he called over the little kids and said, hey, you want to see my foot? So they said he can have his foot back.
His foot.
He asked to have the severed foot. A pathologist at the hospital checked to make sure it wouldn't be a hazard and told him he could have it provided he kept it in a container labeled with instructions for handling the formaldehyde. So he got his foot back.
Good for him. People keep weird stuff in their lawn. Plastic flamingos, trolls, feet.
After a friend picked up the bucket at a hardware store, he added several... we got to call this guy. Added several objects as well as the severed foot, including a porcelain horse, a can of beer, to make it what he called a collage of himself. He also cut off 2 of the toes, saying he was considering giving them to friends.
Oh.
Off the foot, off the dead
That's
foot.
weird. Cutting the toes off the dead foot's weird.
Yeah,
Keeping the
keeping it in a
foot
bucket
not
is-
as weird.
Yeah, but the bucket, not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Monica, maybe you can perhaps find this guy. He's got a very interesting name. See if we can talk to him.
With his foot.
And his foot, yeah. All right, we have some more phone calls, and we're going to wrap this up because we have some really bad news to
Hey,
give
maybe
you all.
we can get a toe.
Oh, yeah, and
We could bring it with us places and display it. We could have one of his toes in a
don't-
jar.
I have a feeling they're not manicured.
Yeah, probably not.
And the skin will start coming off. Oh, maybe if we keep it toe in a jar?
Yeah, that's what I mean. We could just have it as like, an oddity.
Yeah, okay.
He seems pretty, liberal about
Only
giving
if the
card.
toenail is painted.
Okay.
Yeah, and the cuticles pushed back.
paint
Oh. Here, and it doesn't have a big old callus on the side or something. Here's Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
How are you guys?
We are
Good.
lovely. How are you?
I'm great. Almost to work.
Well, that's good. It's 7 o'clock. You go to work.
I've actually been driving since 5:30.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Commuter?
I live in Ontario and I work in Irvine.
Okay, move.
Wow.
I'm trying.
God, did you not know how far away those places were when you got your place?
Yeah.
Well, no, I just got a new job. More money.
Oh,
good.
we like more money.
Good, then move.
Oh, yeah.
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 Okay, Tracy.
I want to commend Demi Moore because it's really, really good for her to be bouncing back like that. She doesn't need to forget about it, but I've been through it twice already. And I made the mistake the first time. I dwelled on it for a really long time.
Oh, really? So you think now that you? Well, and then you went through it the second time. Did you do it
Well,
differently?
The first time
know
it
what.
happened, it was 5 years ago on July 13th. So I went through depression for at least a few months. I didn't work. I didn't do anything.
How far along were you?
I was almost 6 months.
Holy hell! Now see that to me, because you get like the cribs and you get all that. I could not deal with that.
How?
Yeah.
Did you have like the cribs and the outfits and all that stuff?
I didn't have the crib yet. I started doing all the planning, and I had a sonogram 2 weeks before, and in the middle of the night just went into labor, and they kept me in labor for 13 hours and made me deliver.
Okay, you're allowed to have that one.
How was your man?
I'm sorry?
How was the man involved in this situation? Was he
My
supportive
husband
after?
He was not with me. He was on an airplane flying to see his sister for a week.
No, but I mean during the long time of you getting over it, how was he after a few months?
I put him through hell.
And he was good all the way?
Yeah, some of it, but then he started getting frustrated.
Because you're just crying all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're allowed to, I think. That's crazy. I mean, you went through the delivery and all that, and I don't, okay, so he stuck through, and then what happened?
And then 2 years later, I got pregnant again. After I gotten over it, I got pregnant again.
Yeah.
And lost that one, but I was only 7 weeks.
And why do they say you were losing the babies?
I have a small uterus.
Bragger. If somebody ever said that to me, I'd be like, yeah, we got to get you a T-shirt. I have a tiny uterus. My name's Tracy. Yeah. And I can see her on Miss Universe or whatever. And then we have Tracy. Tracy has a small uterus. I don't know. I'm thinking that's her talent.
Right.
So what do they do? So you can't carry a baby to term?
Well, they sent me to go through fertility, and I tried that for about a month, but I started getting emotionally upset again, so I just gave it up. Now I'm just going to adopt.
Oh, very nice. And how
Good
old
for
are you,
you.
Tracy?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
How old are you?
I'm going to be 36.
Oh, we don't know when.
36 soon.
36 sometime. I didn't hear the last part. And are you still married to that same guy that you put through hell?
Yes.
Yeah, and he stuck through it all?
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
That's cool.
You know what, though? I mean, it seems like when people, after they adopt, then they get pregnant, and it's a whole thing, and, everything turns out all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah, you're supposed to hold one for a while or something. You get pregnant. Isn't that what they said?
Yeah, it's true. I know there's people that adopt and then end up getting pregnant afterwards.
Yeah. So.
Well, my husband's 40, so the whole idea now of us having a child ourselves or going through fertility, that would take too long, and he said he doesn't want to be 60 having a baby, so.
Well, get yourself one of those, little Angelina Jolie kids.
Oh.
Those are cute.
Get a nice American baby. Why doesn't anybody do that?
Well, because those
I
Angelina...
want a cute little blonde baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're going to Russia.
Yeah, Russia. They have them over in Russia.
In Russia.
Yeah. Hello? Have you looked
Hello?
looked into this at all?
I researched a little bit of it online, but I haven't contacted anywhere yet.
Wow, because I saw a lady, I told you, at the airport in Cabo, and she had the cutest little kid, and she got him out of Russia
Yeah.
or wherever. She got
Right.
him. And they were in those little, they were in cribs, and she said the whole place was white and stark, and there were no toys and no sound. And she said she just fell apart because she wanted to take every one of those children.
Yeah, that'd kill
they
me.
were all in foster care.
That
I
would
know.
kill me.
See, so you're gonna do great things, Tracy.
And don't forget about the older kids. When I was on vacation,
Yeah, forget the older kids.
I was watching Kentucky TV because I had nothing else
Right,
to do.
don't get the older kids.
And you know on the news they do like a little sob story about a kid
yeah,
who
like
needs a home?
Tuesday's Child or something.
Right.
Yeah, here on
and they
Fox.
did one on a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah,
who didn't,
Tracy, you don't
and
know
he
that.
got on TV and said, "All I want is a family that'll love me." And I would have taken that kid home if I lived in Kentucky. I was like, I could raise that kid.
No, Tracy, get an adorable new
No, I
baby.
want a little one.
Yeah,
I
you want a little one. Like
back.
you don't want to ever adopt the stray dog on the side of the road either.
Oh,
If it's a
man.
puppy, you'll pick it up. If it's a big old dog, you won't get it.
Don't forget the older kids.
No, forget the older kids. They're troubled. They got all kinds of
No,
trouble.
my-
This kid was wearing a
Yeah.
suit and playing the clarinet and
Yeah.
just wanted somebody to love him.
Look,
Yeah.
you know what? Just like Rosie O'Donnell, you get them home and then they're all jacked up. You got to return them, and so it's just too much drama. Yeah, so you need it.
Back.
Yeah. The 13, they have
no.
their mouth on them. You need a sweet little adorable mute.
Yes.
All right, Tracy, hold on the line. We're going to give you something pretty. Thanks for sharing your whole
Thank
story,
you.
okay? All right. And you're
Bye.
going to do good things. I swear that baby was so cute in Cabo. I wish I would have gotten that lady's name and number so she could spread the love. And she just said she fell apart because there were no toys, no music, no nothing in that foster home in Russia. But anyway, get yourself a new shiny one. Forget the older kids.
God.
They're already jacked up. You can't save them.
I don't know. My older kid, way easier to deal with than my baby.
Yeah, but
Way easier.
you could still mold and form the new ones. The old ones are like old dogs. Sit. Now. All right, sad news. Oh, first let me tell you about this little story. And then I'll get the sad news. Where it is. There it is. Lifeboats, Coast Guards, and police turned out when screams were heard from a rubber dinghy. So here's this, they hear screams, blah, blah, blah. And so all kinds of people called 911 off the shore. They heard screams. Well, can you guess? People doing it.
Wow.
In the dinghy, yep. Only to find a naked couple making love. Oh. They were a bit surprised when the Coast Guard turned up. He was using his hands as his fig leaf while she was protecting her modesty with a towel. Police ordered the pair, both in their 20s, to paddle to the beach, and they were told, not to yell anymore. It's not illegal.
I
what
was going
they
to
were
say, it's
Yeah,
not
keep it
illegal,
down.
right?
Yeah, just quiet. Yeah.
If they were out at, off the shore and the houses, they must have been really
Yeah,
loud.
but if the wind is coming up, it'll carry the voices. Because I know in my neighborhood, you can
Yeah.
hear everything. And I will tell you, my one neighbors, I've heard them do it. And now I can't look at them the same. I swear to God, I can't.
God.
Because we live about, I don't know, a mile and a half, 2 miles from the beach, something like that, whatever
Yeah.
it is. And so the ocean winds, you can't see the ocean, but you can feel the wind sometimes. And that carries all their voices, and I can hear them, and she's dirty.
Really?
Yeah.
Tape it next time.
Yeah.
I have to stand like, oh my God. Well, remember that one I did tape?
Right.
Remember
Uh-huh.
the house alarm?
Right.
Just going on and on and on. Yeah, so, and now my other neighbor, his doorbell is stuck. He's out of town. Skippy, your parents' doorbell's stuck.
So it's just dinging,
It's
dinging.
just going, yeah, ding, ding.
And they're next door.
right next door. And we were trying to figure out where it's coming from. And yeah, they're right next door. We share a
Go
wall.
over there and hit the
Right.
button and see
I
if you can
did.
unstick it.
I did. I hit it a million times. It won't unstick. And he hasn't called me back, and it's just dinging. It's just dinging.
That
And
would
I'm
drive me insane.
Well, I'm afraid it's going to catch on fire or something.
Go over there with a screwdriver and pop off the switch and unhook the wires.
It's an intercom. So
I bet
I'm.
you could get
so-
just break it.
Go over there with a hammer and just bash it a couple times.
But my guess is that probably won't change the internal thing. It's the intercom system inside. It's going ding, dang, ding, dang, ding, dang.
Oh, it's like inside something's hitting a
Inside
button.
their house is the intercom. Yeah, it's like ding, ding.
Wow.
Well, no, somebody has pushed the intercom
Yeah.
and it's been stuck on. It's like an intercom,
Yeah.
like, hi, we're here to deliver.
Yeah.
But before you push the button, it goes ding, ding, and it's just stuck. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, they need to turn
In
that
my
off.
head, it's going to explode. I'm just like, Skippy, it's your neighbor, your parents.
Do you have the
Ding
TV
dong
up?
is stuck on.
Are you just cranking your TV right
Yeah,
now?
we can't do anything, and I don't have air conditioning, so we keep the windows open at night, and it's just ding dong ding, and anyway.
That's bad.
Yeah, it is bad. All right, we also want to talk about something else. The sad news. The sad news. Do you want to tell them now?
May as well.
All right, go ahead.
Tomorrow,
Oh, I know where this is going.
Me
I don't
too.
like it.
I know, me
Can I
too.
just go home now?
I
no
know.
midget.
No midget
therapist.
tomorrow.
Although we predicted this when
Well,
we
we
first started talking
predicted
about it.
because we know that we make fun of midgets, and I said
Right.
there's no way. You said, we all said, you said even.
I think this is what happened.
What
Okay,
happened
they
was-
say that they were canceling the show. The show's not even going to air. That they're canceling this show that we were getting our midget from.
I didn't even know there was a show.
Yeah, small, mediums for
Oh,
average
that's
life
right.
or whatever.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and they were like, it was like a Queer Eye makeover only done by midgets, including a midget
They've
therapist.
already canceled a show that
psychic.
didn't even start.
Yeah, which makes me think that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think our love of the midget may have scared the little person away.
See, that was nice. You said little person. See, if we would have used that verbiage yesterday,
But it's not.
we would have been okay. We would have had a midget still.
But we
I mean,
don't.
a little person
we
therapist.
don't dislike them or want to mock them. We love midgets.
I have a T-shirt that says "I love midgets."
Me too.
I think you guys got it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack got it for me.
I wear mine proudly.
I was gonna wear mine tomorrow,
occasionally get dirty looks from a midget when I see one.
but I was gonna cross it out and put little people. Hold on.
We have no little people.
Hey, Mary, did you hear the sad news?
No.
We have no midget therapist for tomorrow for Therapy Thursday.
Oh, well, my friend's a midget, but she's in Vegas right now.
I love midgets in Vegas.
me
Hold on.
too.
We got to hear all about that when we come back.